card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sus, I'm
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 3rd down, Jackson. The open man is Smith. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. Nice throw there by Jackson. You think about what a boost he gave Baltimore the middle of last year, led them to victories in 6 of their last 7 games as a starter, replacing Joe Flacco, who had the hip issue. And that strong finish was good enough for the Ravens to capture their first AFC North crown since 2012. And now Jackson's a known commodity. He's the unquestioned starter, and with increased expectations and pressure on the former Heisman Trophy winner. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Slam.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses. And excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
What are you talking about? Hold on, bro. So Matt Breida
be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Get the fuck.
Despite the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense. I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they thought they didn't have time to what the case was. Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one along the line of scrimmage. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. And the throw really going to be incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one. Now Brown. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him as it is. They'll go with a 19-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10, just shy of the 30. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Jackson hit. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Bull. Yo, I ain't gonna cap. Who shit is that?
Because we remember, they turned it over 4 times last week, so another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they would go.
No, not even close, and it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know is
Bro.
talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They gotta just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Open man.
Oh.
Praise for this rookie receiver.
Real talk. That wasn't mine. Yeah, that nigga gotta get muted, bro. Oh, hell no. Oh, you got Ray Lewis right there.
Think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because of the zone? Is he picking up the man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And we're not. What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Give him a couple on the scramble at 2nd down.
You said what?
Throwing again on second down.
Bro, why is this nigga playing so far back, dog?
3-0 after one on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And again this time the tailback. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson flushed out of the lane. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Bro, I got on the line.
Escaping the pressure running. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. It's a 40-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Towards the end zone for Brown. This is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown. Touchdown number 22 on the season. As the Ravens push further out in front. A diving catch for the score he laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hand. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set to get this
Drive underway. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception, then led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for their offensive guys.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they look to throw. And he's going to be taken down.
Bro.
Sacked back at the 2.
I think most quarterbacks would love that.
Real talk.
Stand up in the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field, so they'll end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
You shitting me, bro?
Together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that.
From the 44, Jackson.
Bro, why are they moving me away from the fucking receiver, bro? I knew he was about to throw there.
29 yards, 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to hit them apart because
That bitch away.
all that time to find someone open downfield you can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end down, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and put more pressure at the passer.
And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. 2nd down, a little more short. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. Jackson. Rolling to his right.
Thank you.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Quan Alexander. He had a little bit of a turnover last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. You start to get a little worried.
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one goes.
On 2nd down,
Move! Oh my God.
Still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
They saving this nigga, bruh.
1 yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
They saving this nigga.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
I threw the ball.
He goes in the end zone, and that's his safety. And you know the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties are so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. And I could go ahead and up into 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Bro.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate.
Of course, I can call on the D-line, bro.
Put together Charles a nice sustained drive beginning down the field.
Unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you don't have a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They got play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. Play action. Now Jackson.
It's a run.
Trying to get the ball's out near midfield. And now it's a scoop down by the 49ers.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it.
Brought in with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can move it back inside later.
And lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Shit. Yo, what happened to Woo?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. A down to second down.
I'm gonna take one more play. If I'm good fit, I'm taking a field goal.
Four receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Second and 5. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw again, eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where John time report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Niner offense set to get this drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. 2nd and 6. He's going to fire on deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, no matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
With it is Brown. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, that's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with touchdown number 23 here on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. Little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the...
Incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, Haywood!
They're going to look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. They run with Breida, and he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now back to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Here's 2nd and 8. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jerick McKinnon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Gold with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. To throw is Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let him know, let him know. Switch.
Jackson going to throw again. He's got his man. It's Andrews. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll run it now out of the gun. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got Smith here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. D. Ford. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Andrews. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
He's coming. We got double up.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Busting free at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab as the Ravens push further out in front. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. They'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is incomplete. The Niners go.